A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Ну что ж.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the opposite. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurried up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist pump. Just going through the motions.
Блядь, не дает
Probably right.
начать.
Let's just get it over and done.
Noire, друзья. Сейчас мы еще раз потише сделаем. Очень громко.
All right, have it your way.
Хорошо.
We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Тщательно прочесывайте местность на предмет наличия улик.
Look at this junk.
Пропаси.
Advice?
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere. It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Угу.
Circumstantial.
Прикольно.
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this. I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances.
Как стало
Trauma
светло.
causes the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
We
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Газета 1 из 13. Окей, бегу к тебе, дружище.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ну чё дальше-то? Тут тоже? А, ну тут стоишь, брат. Ну и чё? Пройти сюда нельзя. Высокий белый мужчина у нас. Для отдела по вскрытию убийств. Первым прибыл на место преступления. Ну правильно, тут на крови нашли. Первое слышно преступление. Задача. Смотреть место преступления. Окей. Какой? Какой? Здесь? Что посмотреть? Или опять это? Ах ты. Пистолет.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
Жесть, я не
How
заметил.
the hell did you see that?
Если бы не
Reflection
указать.
in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Так. Вон там он висит. Значит, найдем наверх. Получается.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
По трубе полезем. Изи. Класс.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Ну подождите. Почему у меня в 30 FPS? Как повысить FPS? Черно-белый. Нельзя. Он отражался на стекле?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Фиги закон.
Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Любопытно.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Окей. Револьвер. И нарисован средний номер. Ну, сделано 2 выстрела, все красиво. Написано. Так. Что дальше тут? Что еще интересного мы увидим? Ну, так что-то вот отсюда прям стреляли. Ну да, это отражение было. Пистолета же странно.
We have the gun,
Ух ты,
Cole.
мать.
Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Пошли в оружейку, ёпта. Зачем опять? Выберите места. А, куда можно отправиться? На оружейный магазин. Ясно. А,
Are you sure about this? It's not really our
спасибо
gig.
за информацию.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks than help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph.
Жаль.
You worry too much.
Чё, нам тут больше ловить, наверное, нечего, да? Зелененький. Блин, Сулейман. Карта у нас есть. Угу. Можем ехать прям.
Turn left when you can. Take the next left. Turn left when you can.
Нужно повернуть налево. Прикол. Ну окей, давай сделаем как ты хочешь.
Take the next right.
Пусть водитель мой сидячий. Да давай, сучки. Оружейный магазин 1043.
Officers Phelps and Dunn.
Патруль.
Tell us anything about this gun.
Smith & Wesson, model 27,
Модель
registered Magnum.
27.
Chambered for 357, nickel plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
Нет,
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it.
Нет, кстати, тут.
You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order.
По
Here's my
заказу.
Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
Да ради
This is
бога.
about something bad, right?
Что случилось, да? Случилось.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Серийного номер надо искать. А можно мне книжку открыть, да? С-71-893. Все, скачи. С-71. Вот он.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder.
Эрл
203
Шредер.
South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46.
46 февраля
Thanks, you've
заказал.
been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the
Палец
LAPD.
Лос-Анджелеса.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Den.
Ну и прям сразу. Далеко это. Неплохо так.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform,
Ну да, не
we
особо
can't use our
сложно.
initiative. I
Классно.
guess so. Seems a little too good to be
Придумано.
true.
Блин, братцы.
One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Час мы добирались. Ну, подожди, примерно позже. Да, ты прешь. Видишь, полис идет. Двери золотыми ручками можно войти.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
В ящике. Ну понятно, украли.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him,
No
Ralph.
way. You're not taking me down for this.
Воу.
Ready, tough guy?
Подожди, что делать?
All right.
Блять. Ну я удерживаю. Что я не понял вообще.
Prancing around.
Все понял. Изи.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky you caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take
А
a look
шапку все
around.
можно подобрать? Вау, он шапку даже подбирает. Типа, не знаю, не понимаю, что за колокольчик. Может к нему подойти, его обыскать. А, та же бутылка, которую мы нашли. А, это не то, что мы ищем. Походу, это популярное питье. Так, это не то, что мы ищем. Да не вижу символ лупа. Все, убейте меня. Яблоко.
Junk.
И что? Не понял. Не все предметы имеют отношение к расследованию. Ну так а что тут еще? И что? Подожди, еще раз возьми. Что это значит?
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Well, you picked the right place.
Вооруженный очень.
The city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam on route.
Фига сами. Шмаляю. Жмите.
Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to kill a cop. It's the electric chair.
Как он мимо стреляет?
Stay down.
Это еще не конец. А, ты еще сверху придешь. За что ты прячешься, дружище?
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotgun, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Потихоньку послушают то, что мы раньше воевали.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LSPD!
You can go screw yourself.
Why, you! Watch it! He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot! I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus,
Я тебя догоняю, супер.
Don't want to do this, Wendell.
Он просто забегает нормально.
Get down from there right now.
Но здесь будет конец.
Give it up, Wendell.
Куда он денется? А, по трубе полезет. Вот сука. Ах ты сучка.
You gotta be kidding. You fucking asked for it.
Напросился ты, в натуре. Вернешься, давай, все.
I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Дай пистолет, я пристрелю его сейчас.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
Ну я так и знал, он ждет меня здесь. Ну все, сейчас ты будешь, сейчас ты отскочишь. Я опытный боец в этом деле.
You doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Сразу бы подрались бы, все, я бы победил бы.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up, gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead. Okay, stand further back and move along.
Каждую
It's your
секунду.
choice, but make it quick,
Что
people.
происходит?
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything. C. Galetta. Airway receipt.
Это катанцы, наш пистолет.
Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Что тут еще посмотреть?
All right, yes.
Задача. Обыскать место преступления.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime
Здесь
scene
было.
before questioning the witness.
Can I help you, sir?
Ну, телка, которая нужно просить.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Угу.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Нажмите 3, чтобы обвинить свидетеля во лжи. Сомнение, ложь.
I'm having a hard time believing that, young lady. You want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galletta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I will take you downtown.
Get out. Get out right now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Привет. Посмотрим. стоишь?
Awful. Just awful. Why can't we get any closer?
Hey, I think I see a body.
Is cheap. Try hiring a lawyer. I got friends who work at the Examiner. About $5 for the exclusive.
I'm trying to imagine you with a personality.
Not much help.
Что же тут еще надо сделать? Что-то блестит. Гильза. Твою мать.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
I want to see. Excuse me, officer, I want to see.
As the cannibals finished off eating the plant, he said, that tastes
No, no, no. Что я тут еще не нашел? Ну я уже все посмотрел здесь. Это на квитанции, наверное, зарегистрирован товар. Есть. Что мне еще сделать? Нашел гильзы. Челка-то не хочет со мной разговаривать больше. Пришлите мне других полицейских. Я очень плохой полицейский. Чувак, что делать? Что я еще не все нашел, да? Обыскать место преступления. Ну что скажешь? Что мы дальше делаем? Не понимаю я, что делать.
Trying to imagine you with a personality.
Не хочешь с вами поговорить?
I got friends who work at the Examiner. How about $5 for the exclusive?
Ну, я нашел, Тинкерс, да. Подкрутил, повертел. Что тут еще? Ну, вот пистолет. Жесть.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. I need to run it by a gun store.
Возможно.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We can trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Awful. Just awful. Why can't we get any closer?
Somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on? This sounds dangerous.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
Since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Go left here.
Проехал на метку. Что, чуть-чуть не там. Ну, да.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. The thing looks like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Ювелирный магазин Хартфилд.
Sir, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here! Give him one for me.
Ну нахер. А что мне нужно было делать? А, нужно было, наверное, просто его припугнуть.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
Ладно.
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Так, зачем мне дали этот пистолет?
Kalu, get back here!
Держите, чтобы прицелиться. А зачем? Если я начал по чуваку стрелять, от этого ничего не знаю. Да, блин. Ой, сори.
Stop or I will shoot.
Ага. Так надо было сделать. Там его.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Yep. Yep, стараюсь.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? You think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Опять не получается это
You
сделать.
disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Блин, да как так?
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Эти взгляды странные. Давай.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Очень странные допросы.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing.
Вот так вот. Ну и как и по-другому. Только так.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps. Hi, Phelps.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
They all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet,
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we are partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it. Get that, yes.
Okay, girls, who stole my cigarette?
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Canary says he'll sing. Only if I guarantee he walked. That's a cop from the newspaper.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot and the warehouse, too. I'll direct.
Modern logic. They at least are no longer among Europe's wanderers. On the reverse, all units of 459 just occurred in 6
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are you friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought the Okinawa. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No, you were up there all night, draped in the knife between your teeth, gun at the ready, finished? The Emperor, hero to himself, leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe from people. Yeah, now I get it. Unfit for service.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2
Ну-ка, поехали, разберемся. Что тут решился?
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Ладно. Да, есть. Как он стреляет? Содержать позволено.
Take it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Ага, понял. Его так не задержать. Вообще ты, что ты делаешь, а? Подлец. Ты подлец. Что творишь? Я мансую, как бог. Ну, во мне в пабге сложно попасть, нахуй, ты, блядь. Пытаешься. Ах, иди сюда, да, поговорим.
How long do you think you can hold out? You fucking asked for it.
Фак. Как ранен?
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and 7th.
Я еще раз
Any
хочу.
unit to handle code 2 identified.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful.
А, можно. На бэкспейс пропуск.
Give it up now.
Слушай, а как мне нужно было работать?
Get the hell away from me.
Не вижу читать. Если ему в ногу стрельнуть. Я же могу. Или тут все по сценарию. Просто беги, пока что-то не произойдет. Но я в колено ему стрелял. Он же должен выжить. А труп? А, ну это нормально, да? Или нет? А, уличное преступление раскрыто, окей. Значит, так должно быть. Музыка заиграла.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Ясно.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
Car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Потом поговорим.
Always the same two of you fight. How about you?
Нифига тут.
Victim
Looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Все в кровище.
Years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here? Happier times, I guess. Denzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of
it. Что-то здесь еще я не смотрел. Ага, открыть багажник.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday? Maybe.
Шишел-мышел, пернул-вышел. Ох ты, нифига он, чем он его бил. Да ладно.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Да я понял. Что это фирма-то, которую надо. Пошли поговорим.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Да, он тут ни при чем.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Истина.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Это им не знакомо.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Tell the truth, Mr. Wilkie. You rifled the wallet.
My money is my money. You can't prove I touched that wallet. Man does the right thing, and the police try to turn him into a criminal.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. You know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
picked it up. You moved it. Why is it so far from the car?
God damn it, how in the hell would I know? That's it for me in police business from here on.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now. We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
You know the way. You can drive. Do we know where we're going?
Ты поведешь, брат. Я хочу посидеть. Я даже не нажимал.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Да это не
Let's check
она.
the place out. Come on.
Явно. Так что ты там за
Have a good
окном.
look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Рюкзак. Как? Где она там была? Там здесь не было. Так, на кухне, наверное, еще. Тут труба должна быть какая, не? Не хочу смотреть историю.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Это телефон.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
А с ней что, уже не нужно разговаривать? Подожди, тут где-то труба, что осмотреть. Вот. Чувак. Сука, выйди. Я хочу глянуть. Окей.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Ride me outside, ride me outside. Горячо, да. Что я здесь еще не все смотрел? Ну, собирался ехать. Только почему-то подожди.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Понятно.
This must be Adrian's.
А, для очков. А их тут нет. Ну да.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Те самые, да. Ты молодец. Это он. В очочках.
Separate pictures. What gives here?
А, ну типа отдельная комната у них. Да. Странно, кстати. И здесь это что? Что здесь еще я не обыскал? Я все здесь осмотрел. Давай еще раз. Ау, вот что. Положи. Так, а что здесь-то? Что это? Или это на улице? Может, это на улице? Где тут выход? Блять.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Еще тебе починить нужно, да? Ты, может, просто пропустил? Ну окей, осталось одно. А другой-то нету. А, той самой и нет. Той самой и нет. Где-то рядом? Да, значит, он знал его, может, поедет. Пойдем зайдем, что-то еще тут не обыскалось. Что тут на кухне-то еще? Или где? Здесь. Значит, тут что-то еще не прошуршал. Окей, давай. Сзади. Не кот.
This thing gets more and more interesting.
Да, да. Николь. Тайная поклонница. Ну все.
I'm all right now.
Все, поехали расспрашивать.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that?
Куда
Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Новую пару.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
What was the purpose of Adrian's trip to Seattle, Mrs. Black?
He was meeting with some distributors. Adrian said that it was important to make contact interstate if he was going to grow his business.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Куда ты пошел опять шарить? Хорош. По-моему, все тут осмотрели. Да мне нужно с ним поговорить. Что нам обсуждать?
So what next?
И что дальше?
Let's go to Kavanaugh's bar. If Adrian was a regular, we might be able to get a new angle down there.
Все. Поехали, значит, что нам? Тянуть-то резину, блядь.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. Where are we going?
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear germs?
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. Stranger things have happened.
Скрипы.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Looking for someone?
That cherry pie was delicious.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Стенки.
Cook, these were some good grits. Boy, that steak.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime. Sure left his drink in a hurry. Too close, Phelps. Way too close. Bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now. Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole. Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan? Easy, Cole. Better back it off. Let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, you're already tailing drunks home from the bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
Так за что ты
I'm just trying to learn.
здесь?
No, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. Won't work on me.
It's him, the cop from the newspaper.
All right, let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. Get it. Ah, shit.
It's over,
Он вот
Morgan.
он.
Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, gun is the last resort. There's no point running, Adrian.
Куда он делся? Я не понял. Куда он делся? Чё за фигня? Бежать. Почему ты не бежишь? Ты, блядь, что за хуйня? Куда он делся? Он же, блядь, Че не знаю, не понимаю.
Jesus, Adrian, I told you
Кто
we're
на
in the
фотке был?
clear. I'll get it.
Они что, подстроили, короче, его. Смерть. Это была не его кровь, это была свинья.
Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now. I knew it. Phelps, go after him. I'm trying to hit him
Вот.
off in the car.
Арестовать. Вот он забирается.
There's no point running, Adrian.
А, окей. Он просто, да, я не заметил. Все понял.
Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian. Stop right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Не видно вообще ни одного ущерба, что Леша не нанес. Я думаю, мы, наверное, продолжим уже в следующий раз машину консула.
For the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. Catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Ну что, закончим на этом. Да? Всем спасибо, кто смотрел. Приходите на следующий стрим. Будем продолжать историю копов в Лос-Анджелесе. Расследовать преступления.
Hey,
Всем пока.
let's get moving.